What's good, stream? Back again for potentially the final time of Dishonored. I don't know. I'm pretty confident that it won't be the last time. I have a feeling that there will be more to it. Confident. It is like building up to like the end. That we are returning to the Dunwall Tower from the very beginning of the game, where all this, everything took place. And I mean, they are talking about how this next mission's revolving around me taking out the Regent, the Lord Regent, who is supposedly behind all this. But I have the way this game's been playing out and just the vibe of the game, I feel like we are in for potentially another form of betrayal, or maybe just a wrench thrown into everything. That's my bet. But I'm excited for it, man. Whatever it may be, I've been extremely invested in this game, and it hasn't been hard for this game to do that for me. I think I said it maybe last stream that there's some games where, like, I mean, every game I play, I want to be invested in it, and give it like a fair shot. Sometimes though, there's games I play where it may be hard to do so, and I have to kind of not force myself, but kind of play into it to be invested. This game, I didn't have to do that at all. From the first session of me playing it, like the very end, this game has had me hooked. Like, the world, the voice acting, the level design, the freedom and creativity, like overall player freedom. It's just, honestly, I can't, I was thinking about it last night. I can't really think of any negative things to say about this game. To be honest, I really can't. There might be like small nitpicks. I know at the beginning of the series, I was complaining about the placement, or not the placement, but like feeling like the abilities and weapons and everything made things feel a little bit over encumbered. But once I started using the wheel instead, things got a lot easier, and is less of a complaint and more of like, not a skill issue, but lack of knowledge from me. And honestly, I don't want to say it like this, because I've played some really, really good games since Ocarina of Time. Titanfall 2, War of Cybertron, Republic Commando. But this might be like my favorite experience since. It's not that like those experiences are bad. Granted, I did have some stinky experiences, I'm not gonna lie. Playing through Revenge of the Flying Dutchman was pretty rough. Fuck. But, this has been a lot of fun, man. I'm not gonna lie. This game, like I just said, it captured me immediately, and I've been completely invested.
Ready to face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of him, I say. Long past time.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. And I think that I'm gonna be tackling the second game a lot sooner than I thought. I went into this game knowing that I'd probably eventually play the second game, and maybe even the third one. Well, like, it is its own game, but I've read reviews on it, just because I want to see, like, where the series went. It seems like that game more went into a, like, we're gonna release it as a standalone game, but it is basically a DLC to the second game, which, second game has great reviews, but
This is it, Corvo. Your last memories of Dunwall Tower might not be good ones, huh? So maybe you can make up for what happened back then.
That's the bridge. That's the fucking bridge that I was on over there.
Most important thing is killing the Lord Regent. Built himself quite a place at the top of the tower. Calls it a safe room or something. Crazy if you ask me. Another point of interest while I'm giving you the grand tour, Corvo. Broadcast control station here where all them announcements come from. Might be worth looking into.
Okay. Side objective.
You ready? Next time I see you, the
What's up,
Lord
Doge?
Regent will be dead.
You know
If not,
VR? Do
well,
I
it was
know
an honor to
VR?
serve with you.
Like, I know of it, yeah. You return to where it all begun, or began. Title of the stream. Dunwall Tower, it is now time to put an end to the illegitimate reign of Hiram Burroughs. Okay. Once you first get it... What? Yeah, you're talking about like VR headsets, right? Yeah. I haven't heard people really complain about the weight thing. I've heard a lot of people complain about like motion sickness and stuff, and that's one of my big worries of playing it. Yeah, I get it. Find the broadcast control station. There's probably gonna be a non-lethal option. Yeah, I've never actually used a VR headset, so I can't comment on it. But I would be, personally, I'd be worried about motion sickness and how like eye strain. I can get eye strain, or pretty bad eye strain pretty fast. It doesn't take a lot for that to affect me, so I'd be worried about that. One day I'm hoping to get a VR headset though. I think we've talked about this, but there's quite a few good games to play on a VR that one day I'd like to play. Interesting. Oh yeah, I could see that easily causing some motion sickness. How would I get up there? Potentially a rat? Nothing over there. So maybe not. I mean, I don't think it's bad. I mean, but like, that issue is like different for everybody. Like it's, it's just kind of how it is. Some people just have like weaker eyes. Oh, okay. Maybe not weaker eyes, but like it just, affects people differently. And, someone like me, someone like me, it really affects me. You sweat so much? Drop assassin. Bit of mana. Okay. I've never heard of that problem, like people sweating too much.
Good work. That's right. Me. For a second, I thought he might even can, but then, no. Quiet.
I have... Fucking hell. That is not ideal. I'm gonna do one. Give me one load save. If I run for 30 seconds, I swear it's not like I'm overweight. I think I can see how I can do that. I mean, like, what games are you playing? I mean, even if you're not overweight, maybe, like, depending on the games you're playing, it might not matter. Like, you could do some pretty, like, intensive, like, Dude, that's nice. A swinging arm. Well, I mean, like, yeah, like, it doesn't matter if, like, you're overweight or, like, not overweight. There's just, like, certain activities that maybe, like, you're, you know, can get you to, you know, exert a lot more energy.
Dunwall Tower personnel.
You talking about when I do this?
Report directly to the duty officer.
Is that what you think he says?
Stupid goddamn.
I don't know what he says. This entire time, I've been thinking he says, the hunt dies or something. Yeah, I think he says something about, like, the hunt dies or some shit like that. Okay. Maybe he doesn't come around here. I have the skeleton key. See, this seems a lot harder to get through. Maybe I'll go back down the other way. Because I have free reign down here now. I'm getting my Kool-Aid Jammer. I am thirsty. Shout out Kool-Aid Jammers. Those are pretty nice. I don't really drink a lot of them. Really, ever. But they are pretty fire.
Squad after what happened last night? Yes, of course.
Interesting. Oh, do I have to go up there? Oh, I do not want to deal with you. Unless, is there a rat tunnel? Potentially somewhere? There might be. Because I don't think there's any fish to... I don't even see, like, somewhere I could use a fish. So, I'm gonna rule that potentially out. Okay. I'm gonna go grab that mana thing over there. Well, that's not ideal. He is right next to that body. He has a key. Okay. Waterlock side door key. Okay. I'm guessing I have to go this way? Well, hold on. Maybe? Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Might be able to do something here. Sweet. Okay. That makes that a bit easier. I thought those were tall boys, but they're not. I do hear a tall boy though. That's an alarm thing. That's that. That's why I played hide and seek with my my pretty sure daughter. Okay. Okay, fuck. This is yeah, things are quite a bit different, I would say. Who are you? Are you a guard, probably? You are. I don't have to worry about any runes for a while.
Indeed, I believe so.
Let's save, because we're pretty far in. We've made some good progress.
Attention, Dunwall Tower personnel. Remain
We
on post
could...
until you receive further orders.
Let's sabotage this real quick. Fuck, I don't want it. Yeah. We'll do this. You never know when you might have to backtrack. So making like an easy getaway for yourself could be pretty useful in the future. So that's oil. That's like money. Rats over there, which makes me think maybe there's a rat tunnel.
For whiskey and cigars tonight? Yes, of course.
Let's try and get those guards, one of them if we can. We'll wait. We'll wait a second. We'll wait on like the second go around and come back. Trying to also see if I can get a better angle of a potential whatchamacallit, rat tunnel. Okay, we'll get this guy. Hopefully get him before his buddy comes back. Oh shit.
Your own squad after what happened last night? Chances are very good.
Fuck. The timing is pretty tight. Well, he fucked that up. So I should be able to get this guy. That was clean. Okay. One guard down, put you next to the oil thing. Hopefully it doesn't blow you up. Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Well, that was easy. Okay, got him out the way. Yeah, we're using quite a bit of mana with this, but I mean, it probably goes without saying that I'm gonna take this mission, you know, extra serious and a lot here. I'll very careful. Off topic from this game, but since there's, you know, gonna be probably a lot of downtime, not downtime, but like, you know, in between moment-to-moment gameplay, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake just got leaked today, with images and everything, and potential release next week. I am a huge Elder Scrolls fan. I've actually only ever completed Skyrim. I've never played Oblivion or Morrowind, but I am obviously extremely happy for anything Elder Scrolls related.
Oil on these things doesn't last long enough.
I'm gonna knock out this guy and then save and see if I can do anything down there. As soon as this guy turns, we'll make a move. Well, actually, I mean...
Hey, what was it? I know I heard something.
No, you didn't. Oh, fuck. So that does make noise. Well, I guess me mantling made noise. Okay. I recovered that well. I thought I was about to fuck that up. Okay. The whale oil here. Is there anything else here that's notable? And there's like that. Okay. Let's save. Let's get rid of some of the earlier ones. Yeah, I want to see. So I found the Dunwall Tower skeleton key from the Lady Boyle party. That's concerning. Did not think they'd be able to hear me that easily. And I'm curious if there's any locked areas. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere down there that I would have seen when I was playing hide and seek with Emily from the very first mission. Nothing's like coming to mind. I mean, there is this.
Don't you love the view from here?
This place makes me sad.
Why is that?
This is where the Empress was killed by that wretched murderer. Everything changed for the worse after that day. What was that?
Fuck.
Sure what.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try and do something with that. I'm trying to TP on top, which might not even be smart. Also, Jagex, the creators of RuneScape, their new game actually came out today in early access, which is pretty sick. I'd say I'm definitely an enjoyer of RuneScape. Let's get a lay of the land. I don't know how to deal with these guys without violence. We might just not be able to deal with them at all. Was one of you leaving? No. I guess we don't have to deal with either of you. The thing is, if any of the guards or anybody has keys, I probably don't need them. Because I have this skeleton key. Granted, no idea what the skeleton key does.
This place makes me sad.
Why is that?
This is where the Empress was killed by that wretched murderer.
Oh, you can't hide in the bushes?
Everything changed for the worse after that day.
It was a dark day for sure, but things were already bad with the plague. In any case, I wouldn't dwell on it. Let me comfort you.
I need to get back to work.
Can I come by and see you later?
I don't think it's a good idea tonight.
Oh.
Huh?
Fuck you, motherfucker. Why'd you turn around? Well, at least I know they move.
Don't you love the view from here?
This place makes me sad.
Why is it?
This is where the Empress was killed by that wretched murderer. Everything changed for the worse after that day.
It was a dark day for sure, but things were already bad with the plague. In any case, I wouldn't dwell on it.
I guess my only gripe, and this would be like really nitpicky, is sometimes that happens a lot, where like you try to do
I
the,
don't think it's a good idea.
you know, the choking out animation and you block. That does happen quite a lot. That definitely can be pretty annoying. a lot of my reloads. Is this a memory of Her Majesty Jessamine? Called when mother to Emily, empress to us all. Yeah. Wait till the truth comes out, buddy boys. But I do have quite a bit of reloads that happened from that in particular. Again, that is a minor gripe in the grand scheme of this entire game. What the hell are you doing? Hear you this way. Okay. Got a rune right there. Alright, let's get a save before I forget and I do something stupid and then get mad. But I think I was saying earlier that the RuneScape thing, the new RuneScape game, it's like a open world survival co-op game, but with within the RuneScape verse. I enjoy RuneScape a lot. I never fully got into it. I am happy that a team like that has come out with something new, and it's pretty cool, and I definitely hope it succeeds. Sorry, lady. Office decree: by order of the Lord Regent, all access to Dunwall Tower is hereby restricted to official traffic via water local, with no exception. The office of General Tobias with the authority of the Lord. Okay, we got the rune right there. 4 runes. Okay. Next rune's pretty far away, so we don't have to really worry about shit. If he comes in here, we might have to do the time thing. Sorry, buddy. Sure, turn around the other way. Okay, we got some fish. Speak of your man and Corporal Kia's reports to you, I believe, according to the morning duty officer in the basement meeting with the royal interrogator. I have no idea what they discussed, but it's been over the Kia's interest in the occult. Either way, I'm not an overseer, so I don't give a fig for how he spends his time when he's not on duty, but keep him away from the torture. The basement is off limits to our men. Interesting. Interesting. Take it down there is probably where the torture is. I say we deal with this guy up here for potential issues later.
Yes, of course.
What I really need to do is get that turned off, which I probably just have to TP to there, which it could be risky for sure. I should be fine. Okay, he's on his way back. Just be patient with him. Yeah, I don't know. Besides, like, the sleep dart, which I haven't tested yet, I don't know how to deal with the tall boys. I don't even know if there is like a stealthy way to deal with the tall boys. There really might not be. I'd imagine there would be. That'd be pretty... Like, them having like the whale oil on their back really makes me think that like you would be able to do something. With them. Like, at first I was thinking like, oh, maybe you can like freeze time and like TP to them. Oh. And then TP to them, and then maybe... Oh, is this not... Okay, so this doesn't lead to the basement. No, okay. This is just something random. I thought maybe you could like freeze time, TP to them somehow, and like tear it off, and they would like fall down. And then like their tall boy functionality would be just kind of like... Yeah, obviously they wouldn't have it anymore. Okay, well... Clearly, I can use the fishies here. Which would be good. Let's get a save in. I'm gonna turn off the light thing. Ow. I wonder if you could... No, that's not even wood. I'm trying to see if there's any way up from here. How many guys do we get? Get a cheeky little TP in. Damn it. It's like a placement thing, like with your body. That's why like sometimes it's like janky. You have to like place your body like kind of, I don't want to say perfect, but you have to place your body pretty accurately.
What the?
Oh, fuck. Okay. So it's not the TP itself that makes sound, it's like anything that comes after it, obviously. So like landing would obviously make a noise. So like falling from like a high distance would absolutely make a noise. It'd be cool if he would move. Something tells me though he won't. Check out in a second.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
That guy went all the way over there. Oh shit, are they switching positions maybe? I thought I heard someone behind me. Put your ass down, buddy. Not try to get caught. here. Let's turn this off. Again, for potential future use. And then, okay, so absolutely could visit, or not visit, I could absolutely use one of these fishes to probably go into there. But I'm not confident that that is, there's not that I'm not confident, but I'm sure there's other pathways to go, and I think I saw something over here even. Yeah. Let's wait till this tall boy moves. So right now my only objectives are... See, someone like the Torturer, I'm fine with killing. We can kill the Torturer. He's a Torturer. Man, we can do that. What's up, Diablo Rex? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. And also find the broadcast station. So far, no objective for like a non-lethal approach. Oh, please don't tell me you go further. You could probably blow those up, low-key. I hear someone in there, so I need to be careful. But I'm sure we'll find a non-lethal... Fuck. Those do hurt.
All that water does is bring the... You're the assassin they've been talking about.
I was about to choke you out, brother.
I don't like these people either. I beg you, just let me live so I can see my children again. Every day I work here is another day I risk offending that tyrant and getting thrown into Coldridge prison.
Okay.
But listen, I can help you.
Alright. I like the sound of that.
Just use that valve to open the moat overflow gate. You can get access to the tower's main doors from there. Oh, watch out for the hagfish. I've seen him take a finger off.
Okay. The Regent level, good for high chaos. I'm sure. It's actually my first playthrough of Dishonored, any Dishonored game period, and my approach this playthrough has been trying to do low chaos and trying to do as stealthy as possible. But one day I probably will revisit this game and do like a high chaos playthrough. I could definitely see like the amount of freedom and creativity this game gives you with like its tools and like weaponry and everything. I can only imagine like the type of shit you could do with high chaos. I mean even low chaos. But yeah, for my first playthrough I kinda wanted to do like a low chaos run and just kinda go with that first. Kind of felt like it would give me like a lot more to pay attention to within the game for a first playthrough rather than just going around killing everything. Okay, so what would this do for me? Valve controls the overflow gate and grants access to the moat. Okay. It might as well. Okay, so well, this doesn't really... I guess this doesn't really matter for me anymore, since I already cleared out everybody. But I mean, it is like a side thing. Alright, so I know there was something over here. Right here. The hell, there's a valve there. Okay. How do I... The hell's this? Is that just to keep that open? Well, that's probably useful. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Let's do a save. Whoa, yeah. Love this series, it's one of my favorites. I'll refrain from saying anything that can be a spoiler. I appreciate that. Some people have... Not for this game, but there's definitely been people that have come in for other games and... just say like, "Oh, I loved killing so and so," and I'm like, "Oh." It's for blowing steam. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I'm not gonna lie, man. This game has really impressed me a lot. I mean, I knew coming in this game was really high quality. I am pleasantly surprised of how high quality it is. I love games with like player expression and like freedom, and a lot of like player freedom and the ability to kind of be creative. And this game offers all that. Legitimately, I don't think I can think of one thing to complain about with the game that's like major. I have like minor complaints. Like there's sometimes I'm going up to choke someone, and instead of the choke button being there, it's the block. That's like, again, a minor complaint and more of a nitpick than anything. I mean, dude, from the world building, from the level design, from the voice acting, again, the player freedom, the weapons and gadgets it gives you, even the story. Like, the game, honestly, is, like, I can't think of a real big flaw about the game. I really can't. It is, right now, an extremely enjoyable game. And it's been like that. I mean, obviously, you could tell from, like, the number on the stream. I've been playing this now for a while. Maybe not a while is the right word, but, like, whatchamacallit. Obviously, I'm really late into the game, or as I think I'm late into the game. And honestly, through my entire playthrough, I have not had one major complaint. So.
Your report, General Tobias?
Everything is secure on the grounds, Lord Regent.
It won't hurt to check again.
But where are you going to be left wanting more if you... They were shut off after the newer games, because I know there's obviously a sequel, a direct sequel, which I'm absolutely going to play at one point, and then there's like a spin-off sequel. Did the studio make both of those, or was it like they made the direct sequel and then another team made the spin-off?
I'm going to head down and retire to my bedroom.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I think it would be best if you stay in your safe room on the roof for now.
I need the comfort of my own bed tonight. I trust you and your men can handle the tower security. Double the guard if you have to. Come see me before you finish your rounds.
Yes, as you wish, Lord Regent.
Huh?
I'm heading up. Keep this area secure and use that alarm if there's any sign of trouble.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Got a door there. Guard that I don't think's gonna move.
Nice.
Stupid goddamn.
I mean, I do have... Okay, sweet. I do have quite a few sleep darts still. I don't know if that one guy is walking close. I'll throw you in here. Yes, they made both of those games, and then after making the Redfall... Ah, they made Redfall. Yeah, the Redfall, I mean, that was a massive flop, so I can see how that maybe would shut down the company. But like you said, they were forced to make it, so I mean, that's a big problem with a lot of studios in today's like gaming market. There's just a lot of studios being forced to make projects they clearly don't want to or don't have any experience in. Let's go! Finally, the skeleton key used for something. Like, I don't know if you know about Blue Point. They're like they specialize in like remakes. Basically, they remade Shadow of the Colossus on PS4 and the Demon Souls remake on the PS5, and that's kind of their forte. And Sony wanted them to basically make a live service game, and they're like, "No, we're not doing that."
And this train needs to go to the the Royal Interrogator.
Oh no. Why do I have to take it?
He's harmless, unless you're scheduled for execution or for questioning.
He's so strange. Always working on something he keeps secret. And he has that brute of a dog.
Ooh, a dog.
Trust me, he's gentle as a lamb. Now, take him his food.
I told her to keep the children inside. I told her.
Fuck, I forget the button. That wasn't ideal. Oh, they went that way. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. We have quite a bit going on here. See, right? Alright, that was fun. Sometimes the, like, problem with the choking and everything happens when, like, you try to do it from, like, an angle. This is what I notice. So this is a trash chute. Anything in here? Nope, I could put a knocked out lady in there, though. This game also has, like, really good environments as well. That's another thing that I've really enjoyed about this game. I think the environments have been really sick. What is up? Okay, before we... Because I'm assuming the torturer dude is that way. Also... Okay, oh, excuse me. Got a rune. We have a maid coming this way. I'm assuming the torturer is maybe that way. This is like a little barracks. Security room key. See, that's the thing. I have the tower skeleton key from the last mission. But, like, I don't know how much that actually, like... I don't know how many rooms that actually affects. Honestly, I didn't experience that, but then again, I was a newbie when I played this game, so there's a... I don't even think it's a bug, necessarily. It's just, like, really finicky sometimes with, like, positioning. Like, again, it happens whenever I'm, like, coming from an angle. It's like there's a... from, like... This is speaking out my ass, but it's like there's a cone, like, of where you can choke, and if you're not... Like, sometimes I'm, like, maybe directly out of that cone, and it won't give the choke. And again, that's... I don't even know if that's necessarily a bug, more than just, like... You know... more unfortunate. Okay. That was pretty good. Put him down here. Hopefully he won't be found. I don't really know if, like, they actively search stuff. I mean, like, obviously they walk around. I'm sure if they found a dead or a knocked out guy, they would say something. But... Fuck. I hope I've gotten all the runes so far. I can't remember if there was a rune outside or not. I mean, I guess if there is, I could always... I probably will end up going back outside. Please don't come this way. You okay? You okay? Sometimes this happens. Sometimes the AI just, like, decides they don't want to function anymore. That's happened a few times. And it's made it a little frustrating. Like, yeah, well, okay, no, it's honestly never been frustrating, but I have noticed that, like, that happens from time to time. Sometimes the AI will just decide to take a break, it seems. Okay, yeah, you're not even, like, in here. Huge. And then I'll put it on their bed. Oh, fuck. I don't think those are, like, actually explosive. that would be awkward to deal with. So we're just not. Lots of times I was in front of the NPC and they either didn't see me or saw me for 2 foot. Yeah. There's like maybe 1 or 2 times that's happened, but again, it's such like unnotable stuff or like such minor stuff that it's really never it's really never been a problem. It's just like nitpicky stuff. Thank you. Okay. Probably gonna be pretty thorough with this level. The last level oh. He's not dead. His ankles might not work anymore, but might have broken his ankle, but at least he's alive. The last level before this one, where you basically oh, 100%, dude. This game, honestly, bro, this game's just so polished. Like, it's so well put together with its systems and everything. Like, and one thing that's like underrated, at least from my perspective, I haven't really mentioned much of, is that the pacing of the game's really good. No level ever really feels too long or too short. Like, they make the pacing of the levels, like, perfect to where you would be from, like, a skill standpoint and, like, a knowledge of the gameplay. It never feels like you're thrown into a level that's too overwhelming, and it never feels like later on you're thrown into a level that's way too easy. And obviously, you know, easy and hard can be determined by, like, your own, like, skill of the game and knowledge of it. So you'll probably move. True. I mean, I'm throwing him in the dumpsters and shit, dude. They're definitely gonna get banged up a little bit. Oh shit.
No, stupid god.
One thing I'm really bad about is using my sleep darts, because I guess that's like, well, they had to balance the game somehow, probably when it came to sleep darts. I kind of wish I had a little more than 10. I always go into these levels barely using my sleep darts, because I want to save them, but then I end up just never using them. That's a problem with me in, like, any video game, though. Like, it's not just particular to this. That guy's not moving. I might have to use a sleep dart on him, unless his cycle is just really long.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
That said talk. Dude, I wonder... No, I don't want to go back that far. This guy isn't a guard, so I wonder if I could have talked to him. Kind of like the dude in the, opened up the, one place. I'm not gonna reload it all the way to, like, find that out. I think that'd be a little much. We'll use it on you. Because, I mean, it being my first playthrough, I'm obviously gonna miss stuff. Like, there's some secrets that I have found that I'm, like, really happy I did. But, I am fully aware with, like, how much this game has to offer. I'm definitely gonna miss some encounters or interactions. So I'm not gonna beat myself up over it too much. Yeah. That definitely has happened a few times before with me as well. I guess let's do the torture area. Probably a rune. Yeah, of course this dude would have a rune.
Dies.
Jesus! Okay, if there's one dude that I'm okay with killing, it's gonna be that piece of shit. Now, do I kill the doggy, though? Is there an area with a lot of rats? I mean, there's like rats there, but like, what if I knock them out and like the rats eat them? I feel like that would be justice for him. Or, I feel like that would be, him getting his whatchamacallit. Yeah, that's what I love about this game. Everybody's fucking, like, everybody's playthrough and everybody's interaction with the game can be completely different. First playthrough, second to 10th. Like, and that's what I love about games like this. It allows the player to play it their way. You're not forced to play it in, like, a intended way. Even though I do like games that have an intended path, I much rather prefer games that allows the player to basically be themselves and allow their own thought process to make up their decisions. I wanna... That's fucked. That's fucked up. Where'd the guy go? Wait, what? Am I tripping? Did he just despawn? Yeah, that's another reason why I'd want to do another playthrough, is because I know that the game, at least from what it's told me, that like high chaos to low chaos, the game changes, and I would love to see the differences. But dude, am I tripping? Like, his body disappeared. Like, straight up. Oh, I know what it is. I have this thing. I have this. I forgot. We turn to ash. Okay. Yeah, I won't kill the dog. I mean, like, the dog probably tortured people as well, but...
Here you are, Corvo, within the high walls of your enemy's stronghold. What an impressive sight you make on your way to face the Lord Regent. How will you end his reign? By blood or by truth? He's not an easy man to get close to. If the Empress had been as well guarded, how different things would be now. Is it just revenge you're after, or do you have another plan in mind? Will you restore things, make it all right again and crown a new Empress? Or will you send them all howling into the void? Either way, I expect a good show.
This guy's pretty cool. Kind of like the devil and angel on your shoulder kind of vibe. But yeah, I completely forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie, because I haven't killed people a lot. Like, I don't have a lot of like the killing abilities and everything, so I completely forgot that I was even a thing. But yeah, fuck that guy. I'm okay with killing him. Okay, so find the broadcast area, which okay, let's focus on that next. Go to Regent's Chambers. Oh, a toilet. The fuck? Oh shit! Oh, that's a new fucking mechanic. Okay. Okay, well that fucking threw me off. Definitely was not expecting that. Is this a new streaming time? Or is it, sorry, is this your normal streaming time? Normally, yeah. I normally start stream on weekdays at like between 7 and 8 and play till like 10, 30, 11. On weekdays, that's normally how it is. Weekends, I'll usually stream earlier and stream later. But, oh, well, I don't stream Sundays. I stream Monday through Saturday. Weekdays, normally 7 to 8 is my start time, somewhere around there, and then normally play like 2.5 hours, something like that, and then normally like Saturday and like Friday night I'll stream a bit longer. I'm actually if you wanted to, so basically, let me give you a little like backstory, not backstory, but like background of like my new like kind of streaming, kind of, I don't want to say career, but like me pursuing streaming a lot. So I used to compete in video games, like competitive tournaments and stuff, like since I was like 14, 15, and that took like traveling the tournaments and stuff like that, and that took up a shit ton of my time. And I wasn't able to play a bunch of games when I was younger, and even going into like, you know, my early adult years. So I missed out on a shit ton of games, like so many games, because I just focused on competing. So, but I'm like done competing and stepped away from it. So I wanted to pursue content creation because I love video games so much, and I'm basically playing a bunch of titles and games that I've never played before, or maybe played like really young, but I wanted to replay again. So the reason why I bring this up is if you have any games that you'd want to see me play, I'll take any suggestion, like literally anything. Like I have emulators on my PC, like I have, you know, like a shit ton of games on Steam. Like chances are I could play it. Nice to know. Try and join us. I appreciate that, man. Oh, it's 2:20 a.m. for you? Oh shit. I mean, hey, anytime you could join, I'd appreciate it. Like, regardless. But yeah, 2:20 a.m. That's a little. I could see that being kind of rough, so I don't blame you. So yeah, anytime that you could. Oh. Didn't even notice that. Anytime that you could stop by, I'd appreciate it. But obviously, like, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I never really, so I competed in Call of Duty. So, like, console gaming, using a controller and everything. I didn't accomplish much, I guess you can say. But I essentially competed for 8-9 years of my life, just basically treating it like another job. And, you know, it was something I was very passionate about, and I traveled to tournaments. I met a lot of cool people during it, and I do think it made me like a better person and helped me mature in certain ways. But it just, I kind of lost the passion for it, and like I just wanted to pursue something that, you know, I still have passion for gaming, just specifically for competing in Call of Duty. I just kind of lost it for. Singular, I've heard of that game. I have heard of that game. I think it's on Steam. Actually, funny enough, let me look. Funny enough, I have it. I have it on Steam. So, maybe I'll play that. Maybe I'll play that one day. So I have, I'll show you real quick. Heads up, I'm about to open up a white notepad for you. So it's gonna be very white. So just be prepared. It's gonna be a flashbang. Okay. So I kind of pick my games in like sets. So I'm actually I'm playing through Dishonored right now. I'm gonna be playing through Resident Evil 5 next with a friend of mine. We're gonna be playing through the co-op of it, and then I do have like a set of games I'm gonna play next. I'm gonna play a Scooby-Doo game from PS2. I'm gonna play Transformers, Super Mario Sunshine, Arkham City. So I probably won't get to I probably won't get the Singularity within like the next like few sets of streams, but I will put it on like the list of games that I'm like thinking of playing. And eventually I will get to it, 100%. And sorry if I flashbanged you with that. I guess I probably could have just told you. I didn't need to show you. That might have been a little much. I'm curious. Okay. These look like crates. Yup. Okay. Okay. Yup. So this goes outside? So there was another way? There was. There's another route. Yeah, I know. I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, it's definitely something that I would never like. I don't regret like the time I spent on it at all. I wouldn't take it back for anything. It's unfortunate that I wasn't able to make more of it, but like, you know, 99% of people that pursue it don't. So, I'm not too upset about it. But Mafia 1, so Mafia 2, funny enough, is actually one of my favorite video games of all time. Just straight up. Never played Mafia 1. So, Mafia 1 is definitely something I'd be interested in. Like, for sure. Okay, well, let's deal with this. That'll probably one of some of the games I play. Mafia 1 might, I don't know, I might play that in like the next little set of games I pick, because I really like the Mafia. I really like Mafia 2. Okay. This guy's place doesn't feel very homey.
A citywide ban on whale oil is now in effect. Citizens are encouraged to
It seems very industrial.
in their possession to the city watch at
Mafia 2 is one of those games that, okay, so I didn't play a lot of like single player games when I was younger. Well, I did when I was like really young. When I was like 13, 14, that's when I just like kind of only played Call of Duty, basically. But like I did play single player games like a lot. Just like obviously it's from the perspective of me as a kid. Mafia 2 was one of those games that just fucking connected with, like, not connected, but like just stuck with me, and I was so like invested in, like, just playing through it, the story, the characters, everything. Yeah, it's probably it's like top 15. Like, it's one of my favorite video games like ever. It's one of my first ever story games that I was like, this is a fucking movie. Like, I'm playing a fucking movie right now. And yeah, I loved it.
anyone caught burning oil will be subject to arrest. This message is a directive from the Lord Regent himself. We must all trust in the Regent.
Have something personal against Vito. You will see when and if you play. Oh, well. I know about the twist I think you're referring to, where he kills the protagonist of Mafia 1. I remember looking that up when I was younger. I remember the mission from Mafia 2 very vividly, where you go and kill the Mafia 1 guy. Love how that's connected, but I could understand how, like, you know, you might not like that depending on how much you like the first character.
Please. Please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent, aren't you?
Yeah.
Spare my life, and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph, secrets. Some that would destroy him if others heard. Played on the amplifier. His confessions would be broadcast throughout the city. He'll be ruined. The audiograph card you want is in a safe in the Lord Regent's room. But I was able to see the combination over his shoulder. 935.
935.
Trust me, what's recorded on that card will do the trick. Good luck.
Was he like a pervert or like a pedo or something? 935. All right, bet. I'm happy I didn't choke you out, man. I'm happy that I checked to see that it said talk. I'm glad we could get to that understanding. Saying they're Mafia-like games, you know, I really want more Mafia-like games. Shit's predictable sometimes, but it's so damn fun. Yeah, it's Mafia games aren't perfect. To me, Mafia 2 is a 10 out of 10 game. They're just really good for what they are. They're really good, old-timey story games. Just straight up. I mean, like, bro, the whole idea of a Mafia game is so cool, and to me, like, there's very few games that have actually captured, like, being in the mob really well, and I feel like Mafia is one of them. I didn't like Mafia 3. I'm just gonna say that right now. I feel like Mafia 3 tried being very Saints Row-y and very GTA-y, and didn't keep to its identity of Mafia 1 and 2. Mafia, the Old Country's coming out. There's a new Mafia game that's been announced, but yeah, that is a kind of shitty ending, but hear me out, devil's advocate. That's what would happen in the mob, though. Like, that is what would happen in a mob scenario. You know, like, obviously you want the best ending, but, like, it's kind of like when you get into the mob, that's your fucking fate. Like, that's it. Especially if you do what Tommy did. So it's like, yeah, I don't like, I can understand why you don't like it, but I think it makes a lot of sense, like, for a mob game, or yeah, a Mafia game.
Yeah, it's nice.
The fuck are you doing there? But yeah, no, I do wish there were more games like Mafia. Like, I like the character in Mafia 3. I forget his name. Kind of fucked up of me. Like, I like the character in Mafia 3. I hated the gameplay, man. Like, not like gunplay or combat, but just like, it felt so much like I'm playing like Saints Row or like GTA, where it's like, you know, like like, clear out this territory and keep the territory for you, and the more territories you get, the more weapons and this bullshit. Like, that wasn't Mafia to me. Mafia 2 was a fucking movie that I was playing. I was the main character. I was Vito Scaletta. Like, it's, I don't know, it sounds very boomer-esque, my hate towards Mafia 3. Like, there's people that their first game was Mafia 3 and they really liked it, and I get it. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like, him going out like in a blaze of glory would have been better. But, like, you can't lie, though. That twist is kind of wild. Like, it's... Now, this is what I do wish. I wish they didn't show you that in Mafia 1. Because in Mafia 1, they showed people killing him. I wish they just never showed that and did that in Mafia 2. Because didn't they show a scene at the end of Mafia 1 doing it? I wish they didn't do that. I think that would have made it a lot better. I feel like this is gonna be... seemed Far Cry-ish. Yeah, I could see that comparison as well. I could see it being very Far Cry-y as well.
Huh?
I could see that comparison for sure. A rune in there, bone charm down there. For the bone charm.
Dies.
Okay.
Dies.
They did, yeah, kind of spoiled a chapter in Mafia 2. Yeah, they should have done that scene in Mafia 1 and just did it in Mafia 2. That's what I think. I think that would have made that scene a lot better. Personally. I think that twist would have been very well earned if they did it that way. You know, for everything going on with this dude. Hello. Colonel Bias's quarters. The Royal Spy Master. Probably lore. I haven't really been reading the lore stuff more than I've been reading like stuff that would help me. Like this. I'll read this. I have to press you again, sir. The torturer has been coming into the barracks at night. Last night, Corporal Horso woke up to find the freak leering at him in the dark. Other men have reported that personal items have gone missing. What odd things left in their place? Sanders said he found a bunch of teeth wrapped up in his handkerchief teeth, and Bilson found 3 painted rat heads on a string in his shaving kit. Whatever this is, it has to stop. The men are rattled. I don't know how long I can keep them from going into that bastard's room and beating him to death in his sleep. They don't have to worry about that. I hope YouTube doesn't fucking, like, do anything for me doing that. It was a joke. I don't care what you call him, executioner, torturer, royal interrogator, or bat-faced troll. He's got to stay out of the barracks. Yeah. Small-scale combustion refinement. So, oh, this is the long... No. Oh, fuck. So far, I've done the non-lethal option the entire game. But this one does feel pretty personal. I'm not gonna lie. It does feel pretty personal with this guy. I love that you can blow out the candles. I'm sure it probably helps. I haven't been doing it a lot, but I think it's cool. It's a small little thing. I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. So, taking a little intermission break, so I'll be BRB. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Went to the bathroom and then had to give my doggy some cuddles. You do know that you have a wiggle room of 20%, yeah? I don't know if you're still here, obviously, but if you are, would you want to elaborate on that? I'm not sure what you mean by that. To be honest, I can't remember what I was talking about before I left. Charm.
Huh?
What the hell? That didn't sleep him? I can't remember, or not can't remember, but why didn't that sleep him?
What?
Thought maybe I could like talk to you. I could not. Yeah, and basically for a low chaos run, you should leave at least 80% of the NPCs in a level alive. And that leaves you with 20% of NPCs to kill, so you just... Yeah! I mean, I didn't know that, so I appreciate you telling me that, but... from, like, the purest, like... the purest idea of me in it, I kind of want to do it that way. Because the way that, like, I came to that conclusion, I wanted to do it in like a low chaos run, is from like I put myself like into the world, and like obviously like because of the plague and the rats, the more dead bodies, the more rats are gonna like spawn. And I know from like a gameplay perspective that might not happen, but I kind of do it from like not a role playing perspective, I guess. Well, maybe it's a role playing perspective. It's just kind of how naturally, like, I thought about it, so throughout the entire game, I've basically just been knocking everybody out. And again, like, I'm not trying to necessarily get the low chaos rank at the end. That's not my goal. Like, it is, but my goal is more just to do it in the most pacifist way as possible without killing as many people as possible. But then, obviously, within some levels, like, the Torturer, I killed him. And then other levels, I've killed, like, 1 or 2 people. So it's not necessarily just to get the low chaos like rank. It's more like my own little like role play kind of reasoning that I've like come to this idea of doing it. If that makes sense. Daughter of Tibia. Ah ha ha ha. All right. Well, I mean, I'm curious how that goes. And you know, that's the bet I've decided to make, and I'll lay in it. From my perspective, from the beginning of the game, this is the way I wanted to go about it. And I mean, I appreciate you not like spoiling anything, but I'd appreciate if you just leave it at that. But that's the bed that I wanted to make, and I'll lay in it, and I'll, you know, we'll see. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Huh? This.
Why the outsider?
How the fuck are you not?
I need more men.
Can you not be fucking? Can that dude not be fucking whatchamacallit? Sleep darted? The hell? Okay, well that's new. Is it because he has armor or something? I didn't know that. So I've done like all the side stuff except I still need to get the bone charm and the rune within there. Oh, hello. Let's do a save here. I'm going to... Oh, this guy just walked by. There's a book? Like, some, can I buy it on like Amazon? Like a physical book? Are you fucking kidding me? The guy needs a... Needs to move on. Sweet. What is this? Ha ha ha! Secret, secret. The guy with the magic blocker, I believe he is tougher to sleep dark because I always either run past or kill them. Yeah, I figured like maybe you just can't. I guess I could knock them out, like choke them, but it seems a little bit harder. Enemies have a slight chance to miss with guns. Ideally, I won't have to deal with that. But yeah, is it like a physical book that I could like buy? Corvo, I have missed you while you've been away. If I could trust anyone else with these matters, I would gladly send them so you can remain close, but there's no one else. The plague has taken so many. The spy master is right to insist that I send you when you're away. Every day seems a heavy burden. It's up to us seem worrisome. Emily is difficult to manage. And the great troubles of the city, the conflict and the plague, all seem near is different. Peace. How sweet.
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up, and I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness? Or were there too many caretakers, formal dinners, and lessons about boring old history? Maybe the precious hours we spent together will shine brighter. Time captured now and then with your mother and with Corvo, who was always close to my heart. I hope the season of rats and plague will be nothing more than a passing shadow on your early memories. A crisis come and past, weathered by your mother and her advisors. You'll sit on the throne someday, and will do well, I hope. It's a tricky life, full of responsibility and peril. It was not your choice to be the daughter of an empress, but I believe you'll rise to the challenge. Stay good-hearted, Emily. Keep drawing and telling stories, and only share your power with those you truly trust.
Oh shit. I have a theory, because I know nothing about this series. I have a theory about Emily going into the second game. Because I know the protagonist in the second game, I'm pretty sure it's different persons. I have a theory about it. I kind of see where that's coming from. I'm gonna have to look into those physical books though. But I love the bond. Like Corvo, for being essentially a non-verbal protagonist, I think is... I love the bond that they've been able to kind of create between, well, Emily, or the Empress when she was alive, and the bond you create with, like, Emily. and everything, and how caring Corvo is towards her, and how much the Empress and Emily care for him. I'm not I'm not really certain if he's the father of Emily. Like, they never refer to Corvo as, like, the actual dad, I'm pretty sure, but, like, he's a father figure in her life, and Emily draws pictures that say daddy, and it is Corvo, so I'm not too sure about that, but for being a non-verbal protagonist, I feel like they've done a pretty good job of making the bond between Corvo and Emily very strong. And something that is, like, interesting to see unravel. Funny that you don't see this.
Stupid goddamn.
Things are bad.
Dies.
I'll take it this is like a secret room that the Empress used. I mean, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Okay. Okay. That's interesting to hear. That's definitely interesting to hear, and obviously, you know, something like that could be perspective. Maybe I'll enjoy it and you won't, or maybe I'll agree with you and I won't like it. But in a vacuum, I love how their relationship is in this game. In this game, I love it. It seems very, like, father figure and daughter-esque, and I love that. I think it's very charming, and it makes Corvo to be a really good guy. And someone that cares more about the safety of Emily rather than, like, complete revenge. Obviously, I guess it depends on how you play the game, but... But I'll remember that once I get to those games. Again, interesting to hear. And I'll definitely remember that when I get to those titles. Wait, more lore that I'll one day probably.
Restrict an errant mind before it becomes fractious and divided. Can two enemies occupy the same body? No, for the first will direct it one way, and the second another, until they stumble into a ditch. Likewise, two...
This seems interesting.
Contrary thoughts cannot long abide in a man's mind, or he will become weak-willed and subject to any heresy. Restrict the lying tongue that is like a spark in a man's mouth. It is such a little thing, yet from one spark, an entire city may burn to the ground. The father of a lie will suffer a punishment compounded by each person related. Restrict roving feet that love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of other men's fields. They wander into foreign lands, only to return with their souls blackened by iniquity.
When I used my optics, I heard him like he was closer.
Restrict an errant mind before
I think he's repeating
fractious and divided. Can two...
We'll deal with you like that. Enough reading for you. You over there. Overseer chant. The 7 strictures. think I've explored all of down here. Granted, I don't know how much is down here. At least I have a easy way of getting here if I want to. Ah, okay, he becomes verbal, okay. I mean, I'm not like... yeah. I'm sure that'd be really weird, for sure, and I'm gonna find it really weird when I end up getting to that game. But, if it's something like that, I don't know. I play on, I was wondering the same thing. My guess is, and I guess I actually could just look. I play on 110 FOV. Maybe if I lower it. Oh, shit. Well, that that made it worse, it seems. Huh. That's really weird. I'm guessing it's an FOV issue. What if I do it 90? It is. The fucking sword moves depending on my FOV. That's interesting. Huh. Wow. I didn't notice that. Because at first I didn't play on 110. There's probably something else that's causing that. Like, it looks normal. I know it does that with that. I don't know. It's been happening the whole game, I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of just ignored it. It hasn't really been a big deal most of the time. Like, it's still functional. So, I guess that's all that really matters for me. But, no, I'll probably feel the same way once I get to that. Once I get to those games. Where him being verbal could be kind of weird. But, as long as, like, their relationship, like, together isn't different, then I think I'll enjoy it all the same. Hello, Mr. Man. You have a red coat on, so I think you're probably special. General Tibius. General Tibius, you end up being someone just locked in a closet. That's what you turned out to be. Yeah, I don't know. And see, for me, that's how I know I really like a game, when there's issues like that, and it doesn't bother me. Like, I look past those issues, and just because of how good the game is, it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. Especially because it's not, like, gameplay affecting. Like, I played through, the Silent Hill 2 remake this year, and that game has really bad camera shake, and you can't do anything about it, and it gave me a lot of motion sickness. That game ended up being, like, a top 5 favorite video game of all time for me. There's just some games that even issues like that, I completely look over, and in the grand scheme of things, they just don't mean anything. Like, there's sometimes nitpicking really is nitpicking, and, like, stuff like that, I honestly don't find a big issue on. Yeah, I could imagine. It'd probably be pretty weird, and I'm gonna probably find it weird, but we'll see. Maybe I'll like it. Yeah, for me, that's just how I feel about like stuff like that. Well, not how I feel, I guess. Just like, for me, I don't want to like. If I truly love a game, small issues like that aren't going to be an issue for me. Sorry, I don't mean to spam that. But... Hello. Oh shit. Did not realize you were up here. Maybe there's no point to doing this. Knocking out these many guys, but... more gameplay, more fun. in. Maybe later on it will save me a headache. Hello. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, I get you. I mean, if someone loves Skyrim, it's kind of bugs. Yeah, true. Skyrim, another. Skyrim's another top 10 video game of all time for me, straight up. That game has a shit ton of bugs. None of them bother me. None of them bother me, like, straight up.
Huh?
We're gonna ignore that guy. Seems kind of annoying to deal with. Fuck. Yeah, we'll put you all next to the whale oil.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Can I TP? Oh my gosh. That's cool. Oh, that was a painting of someone. That was either... That might have been the Empress. That'd be cool if it was. It's over here. Anything of nope. True, true, true. not game-breaking bugs or anything. Unintended features. Really, there's a fucking rooftop? Hold on a second. I know I probably could be done with this mission already, but what's the fun in that? I'm a little disappointed with Bethesda's recent games. I didn't really like Fallout 76. I didn't like Starfield. I thought, well, really, I couldn't even play fucking Starfield. I had performance issues in that game the entire time. They are coming out with an Oblivion remake very soon, so I am excited about that. Bro, this place is huge. Okay, I'll have to come up here in a minute. Let me do other stuff in here. It was the Empress? Okay, I figured. I probably should have looked at it for a second. I honestly... Like, I can remember her face, but, like, literally since the beginning of the game, I honestly kind of forget what she looks like. How do you pronounce her first name? Jessamine or Jessamine? Or, like, Jessamine? Jasmine? Something like that, I'd imagine. Like a ghost. I've honestly never played Oblivion. I've always wanted to. I probably would enjoy it considering how much I love Skyrim. I mean, I'm happy they did a remake, low key. Like, it looks really good. And no, I mean, I want Elder Scrolls 6 as well. My guess is the remake was done by like an outside team, not the main Bethesda team. that's my guess. Alright, Lord Regent. How about you take a nap? That. So there's one rune I haven't gotten yet. Oh, I could really? The fucking door to his chamber is just here? Damn, I could have been could have done this area really fast. Jasmine? Not as mine. I'll have to go back and see what I said for the second pronunciation. I kind of forget. I can also just look it up, really. What? Am I dumb? It's 935, isn't it? It is. Thank you. Dead drop. This is okay, so this guy, Dodd, is who killed the Empress. That was him. Interesting. Okay. We will definitely do that. But now that we've done all that, now we can explore the rooftop and down there. A mine. A mine. Jessamine. Jessamine? Amino. Jasmine? Jessamine? Jessamine. Is it Jessamine? Jessamine sounds right. Oh, what the fuck? Mouse. Oh, fuck, I did not mean to TP.
Nice. Nice.
I also like that this game, like, isn't too realistic in, like, stealth. Like, it's pretty clear that that guy would be able to see me. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty clear. Well, I guess that guy did. But... Thank you for walking me through that. But... yeah, I like that it's not, like... oh, fuck. I like how as soon as I've been saying that, they both spotted me. Is it that far? Oh, like, wait, like, on YouTube you were 45 seconds behind? Or, like, there's a delay that's live? Because there shouldn't be a delay.
Nothing after all.
Nice.
No. Fuck, I'm completely out of it. Assuming... ah, the ruins in there. That makes sense. We could try and just not knock anybody out. Why the fuck is there a tall boy in here? I guess this is his safe room? Oh, fuck. This area is fucked. Fucking possess the rat! God damn it! Possess the fucking rat! Ah, little... or big fucker. Does this just take me outside? Where the fuck am I? Oh, this is absolutely outside. I don't care for that. That was a waste of mana. I thought maybe that would take me up top. Well, it doesn't seem like there's many guys in here. There's just this piece of shit. Do you know if you could sleep dart the tall boys? I feel like it'd be similar to those guys, or it'd be harder, but you probably could. Anything of use here? Nope, it bounces off either that or aim. Or but I lean towards the first one. I kind of figured you couldn't, to be honest, so I'll just trust your judgment. They seem more like a ignore kind of enemy or a just kill them. I did actually kill one. Where like I killed her with my sword, like diving off the thing and stabbing him. That was pretty fucking sick. Alright, well, we got all the runes. Interesting. Anything else? Yeah, I was thinking like you could just shoot the whale oil probably and it'll kill him too. Okay, well, I'm happy I was able to do that. Then we will get the fuck out of here. We got that. So all the collectibles have been collected. Huge. Because I am a completionist, I want to go do stuff on the bottom floor, and then I'll do the broadcasting device, and then we'll get out of here. Sorry. We'll go from here. I like starting from a corner. Okay. Oh shit. Sorry, Miss Maid. Yeah, I'm fine. I appreciate you asking. Low key. No, I'm fine. It's just, this time of the year, I get really bad sinuses and really bad, like, congestion shit. So it's, like, it's nothing serious. It's just this time of the year, to be honest. Appreciate you asking, though.
Tell me again what you do with Slack Jaw and his Bottle Street boys jump you, please. Not now.
I don't know if I told you this or not, if I brought it up, but oh my fucking gosh. Wait, can I recover? Nope, can't recover. Alright. Damn it. I don't like doing that. I don't like reloading a lot. Like, if I fuck up, I should have to live with my fuck-ups, but I mean, I'm not going through this entire place, like, you know, stealthy and undetected just to have one fuck-up. No, I do that from time to time, but yeah, I don't know if I ever brought it up to you about, like, how I feel about the levels and everything. I love how varied the environments are, and just, like, how memorable each level is. Like, you know, the brothel, the bridge level was very memorable, and then, dude, favorite level by far, entire game, the mask party. That shit, dude, I mean, I don't expect you to, like, go through my entire, like, playthrough or anything to see that. But, dude, my reaction to that level and realizing that that was going to be the level, oh my gosh. I was so beyond excited, you have no fucking idea, man. Just the idea of that level, I think, is so cool in a game like this. That I was honestly, I wasn't surprised, but like, I'm happy they did it, for sure. A lot of stuff I can break. Do you ever move? No, you don't. Okay, you're moving though, which is good. Didn't move for long. We have the maid. You have the door. The brothel is probably my second favorite. I'm also just like, I'm shocked that they did that level, like, low key. Like, it's not like there was like nudity or anything, but like, bro, like, literally having like a whole brothel level, having them like literally moaning in the background and stuff, and just like some of the dialogue. I'm happy they did it. I love when games are a little bit risky with stuff like that. Like, I don't think you would see a level like that in today's kind of industry with how everybody is. And then you have like the one part where there's like the kink of the guy like getting electrocuted. Like, stuff like that you just wouldn't see in today's gaming industry. So, and stuff like that, I mean, it doesn't have to be stuff like that, but for me, that works in a world like Dishonored, so I'm happy that they went that route. It just adds a lot to the world. Honestly, it does. Like, it adds a lot to characters that you meet in the brothel. It adds a lot to the kind of the personality of people and kind of where the world's at, like in Dunwall. I don't know, I think it adds a lot. This piece of shit's gonna be a problem. Where's the maid? I want to see if they'll hear this. Oh, well, I found the maid. I definitely found the maid. I completely agree with that. A game, like, something made for everybody can also be made for nobody, right? Like, if you try to appeal to everybody and not step on toes, and I don't want to get like insensitive, but like hurt people's like feeling. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to get like insensitive about stuff, but like try to not like get canceled or like offend people or stuff like that. If you go too hard down that route, I think you lose some charm of like something that could fit within the world. And again, Dishonored, that brothel area like fits the game. Like, I'm not saying it needed the brothel. I'm not saying that, but like having that included it's a memorable fucking level. It's probably the second most memorable level in my opinion, next to the mask area. So yeah, like older games, man, and like this is old, obviously 2012, 12 years ago, 13. That's crazy. 13 years ago. Like that's old, but like even around that time you started to see a shift in kind of that identity in games, like maybe like a couple years later. But I agree with you to an extent. I do think there's a lot of great games out now, a lot of great games. But I completely understand where you're coming from. And definitely to an extent, and depending on the game, completely agree. I don't really know how much more stuff I can get. I'm going to try something a little fun. Well, and it's like, again, it fits within like the kind of time period this game's trying to make. Yeah, it makes you look at like the the higher ups in a different way, especially depending on how they treat those women in the brothel. It adds a lot to certain characters, like the whole kink scene where the guy gets electrocuted is extremely memorable, and it kind of puts like a different perspective on a brothel. Like you have the one scene when you are in the bathhouse area where you hear two, ladies talking like, dude, like this fucking job sucks. Like, it's not all like flirty, perverted, like kind of shit. It's a real life. It's a real life occupation, especially in the time period this game's trying to fucking portray. Oh, hey, Joe. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Me and Rex here were just talking. So there's a level in this game where you are in a brothel, basically, and you have to go throughout the brothel, and it's like straight up a fucking brothel. Like, they don't hide it's a brothel. Like, you hear moans, shit like that. And we were just saying that the inclusion of it, you wouldn't see in a game nowadays. Like, a game wouldn't take the risk of creating an area like that in a modern game just because they'd be afraid of, like, cancel culture and, like, kind of offending people. So we were just saying that older games took a lot more, not risk, but they weren't afraid to kind of realize their vision. And they kind of just made game, like, they weren't afraid of offending or stepping over toes or anything like that. Okay, we're gonna end time, do this, fucking kablamo, and Samo. Okay, that was pretty clean. That was pretty clean, if I do say so myself. But yeah, that's what we were talking about. It is a pretty weird thing to join the stream to. But what's my favorite power? I mean, well, to be honest, I haven't used these two because I'm not doing anything like killing wise, so I just figured why even bother. But I mean, to be honest, it's just a combination of like all three of these. Like, I mean, if I'm going off of usefulness, it's absolutely this. If I'm going off of like what's the word I'm thinking of? Mobility, then I'm obviously taking like the TP. Who the fuck? I don't even know who the fuck said that. It doesn't kill, but like, can I like knock them out with it? Do I kill them with it though, or not kill them? Can I like? Do they get in, like a what's the word? Incapacitated with it? Okay. Well, I mean, fuck. I'm near the end of the fucking game. I might as well, right? Like, I'll put a point into it. I don't want to get level 2 though. But no, I mean, to me, it's a combination of these 3 powers because not one, like all of them, like when you combine them, you see like the true like potential of their power when combined with each other. So like, I guess not like a super fun answer, but it is probably just like all 3 of those abilities kind of combined. Really? There's nothing in here? I guess not. That's turned off.
Huh?
Alright, that was pretty clean. That was pretty fucking clean, I'm not gonna lie. That was some quick fucking thinking. Because low-key, I didn't want to reload the save. So that I thought that was some pretty quick thinking out of it. For me, it's been time. Always been a sucker for anything manipulation. Honestly, didn't know that you can deflect bullets. I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that. Dude, that was pretty fucking smooth. That might be one of like the smoothest like transitions I've done in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so yeah, I've already done this. I think I'm done, man. I think I've done basically everything I can do. So let's go do the audiograph and get the fuck out of here, I guess. I don't think there's any more people. Forgot about you. You sleep tight, Lord Regent. You're gonna be having a lot. Lord Regent's about to get canceled, bro. Straight up. My man is straight up about to get canceled. Oh, wait, where do I?
If I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My poverty eradication plan was meant to bring prosperity to the city.
Oh, is that what's in those fucking boxes?
Waste their days in filth. Brink, without homes or occupations other than to beg for the coin for which the rest of us toil. And it was a simple plan. Bring the disease-bearing rats from the Pandician continent and let them die. The plan worked perfectly. No! At first, but the rats, it was as if they sought to undo me. They hid from the catchers and bred a sickening.
Get him ready for the walk to
Soon it didn't matter. Rich, poor, all were falling sick.
Wow.
And people began to ask questions.
Did not fucking.
The Empress
I did not know that was gonna be a thing. Once they see you play this game, play it again. The last few runs. Yeah, I like first playthroughs especially. I like taking my time and trying to get as much of see as much of the game as possible.
Take power,
Iron, they straight up shanked. They shanked him? Is that because I have low chaos? Maybe.
She had to die.
Damn, that's crazy. If that actually was like that, like if that is because. Oh. Okay. If that's because I'm on like low chaos, that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually kind of cool. Damn, I didn't know like little stuff like that would like be changed. That's sick though. I think there's just 2 tall boys. So is that what's in there? Wait, so wait. I'll have to. I mean, I'll definitely. I probably won't do a high chaos stream of it. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I might do a high chaos run on stream one day. Not right after this, though. So what's in that? Is there something in there? Like those little pods? Are they like? Is it like people or something? I wasn't like completely paying attention to what the thing said. Yeah, Geronimo. Out without a peep, baby. All right.
Is it all done? You ready to go back to the Hound Pits?
Indeed.
Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go.
Job completed. I neutralized all key targets, baby. Fuck yeah. Almost got all the money. I almost hunt. This would have been my first level. Never detected. That's my first fucking never detected. And I would have didn't kill anybody, but I had to kill the torturer because he was a piece of shit. Let's go. I'm happy about that. Now, you weren't in my stream at the beginning, but I had a prediction. Now, I don't want you to say anything, but I want to get my prediction out there in case it happens. I went into the stream thinking that... Yeah, I don't know, because like, the achievement I got showed the boxes, and it was like, regarding like, you know, his secrets and everything. So I was wondering if like, there were like people in there or something, or like, because you see those all over the map, so I was curious like, if there's like something in there. But I made a prediction at the very beginning of the stream. Well, I went into this stream thinking that this would be the last level, but I had a prediction that there will be something after this that I believe that I'm going to get betrayed again. I believe there's going to be some wrench thrown into it. There's going to be something. It's not going to be this smooth. This isn't going to be the end. Obviously, I don't want you to tell me, but if it happens, that's what I came into this stream thinking, that it could be the end of the game, but the way this game's set up and everything, man, something seems a little off. I think there's going to be some kind of twist. Some kind of betrayal. Something's not going to be right.
It changes. Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth. A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. The Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment.
Did you ever...
Congratulations, Corvo.
Did you ever get the interaction where you saw Piero, like, peeping into the bathroom to see that one lady taking a bath? Honestly, like, again, another scene that like would absolutely not be in a game nowadays. It is like, obviously it makes Piero to be a straight up pervert. It is an odd scene, but it was definitely memorable. It was interesting. Dude, when I saw that, I literally was like, what the fuck? I was not expecting it at all. That was so out of left field. I was not expecting it. Honestly. Oh shit. Okay. So is my last... Oh my gosh. Was there any unique interaction with the lady in there? Was she like, you fucking pervs? That's funny. That's actually funny though. But okay, so maybe my last mission will be me getting revenge on the assassin who killed Emily's mom, my potential lover. I don't know the relationship, to be honest. I have my theories, but I'm not sure if they're true.
Corvo!
Hey.
Everyone says you did something good tonight.
I did. Very good. The whole gang's here.
Damn me, he's done it. Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over.
That's funny.
By
That's
this
actually
time
funny.
Tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne. After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
That's actually really funny, though.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an empress. To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Colvin, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
Alright. Well, fuck, okay.
I like you must be thinking of settling down.
I also, I like how this lady is hella flirty to Corvo. Like, hella flirty.
You are an impressive man, Corvo. I hope they give you the credit you deserve.
There's a pretty little
It's
forest
true,
just
she
north of
does, but she should trust all of us.
Okay,
Do you trust
well...
me, Callista?
What the fuck? The fuck was that? Why'd it do that? Okay, well, normally, this is where I would stop. I'm a little bit more curious. I'll go a bit further.
This was never my idea. He knows that. Certainly I am not completely guiltless, but with my position, he would be a fool to come for me. And if he does, I have much to offer. Extensive business opportunities. So he'll see reason, if it comes to that.
I don't know if I... Okay, yeah, I can't end here. I cannot end here. There has to be something about to happen. Something is definitely about to happen when I go in my bedroom. I got poisoned! Oh my god, did I get poisoned?
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job, then.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
Even fucking Samuel, you piece of shit! You motherfucker! I trusted you the most!
I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo. But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me, and that's all I could think to do. I think you're strong enough to survive that. I'll put you on a raft, and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
Motherfucker, I knew it. I fucking knew it. These pieces of shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, these pieces of shit. I fucking knew it. I was thinking this shit. Listen, you don't have to obviously go back to my streams, but I was thinking this shit like 3 episodes ago. I said it. I said there's some bullshit going on with this fucking place. There's like secret little entrances, and like there's this like one part where the one girl's like, oh, if you ever need to escape, here's a fucking like place. And just the way that these pieces of shit were talking, the Admiral and all them, I knew some shit was going on, bro. Like, I knew it was not going to be that easy. The way this game is, like, it was not going to be a fucking happy ending. There was no fucking way. I had a feeling about this shit from like 3 fucking episodes ago. I fucking knew it, dude. Oh, okay. Now I might go chaos. Nah, I probably won't. But alright, now shit's fucking personal. Because now they have Emily too. These guys are no fucking different than the rest. Alright, motherfucker. Alright.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died.
Aye.
Poisoned. Tivian stuff.
Amateur work. He'll live.
That's up to Dowd.
Dowd, this is the guy that killed the Empress. Okay. This fucking game's amazing. I don't have them. I know which 2 DLCs you're talking about. I've been thinking about buying them. I said that I'll consider playing them and buying them, or buying them then playing them, depending on how I like the ending. And
I know a great
it's aiming that I will.
Those marks on your hand. A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrine. I visited those shrines too.
Gives you a whole other perspective.
And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress.
He's
but I
down.
don't know you, who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery, and I can't allow that.
My sword! Knife, dagger. Ow! Yeah, I said that depending on how... Oh. I guess I'll go through this. Depending on how I enjoy and how the ending of this game goes, I've considered wanting to play through the DLCs on stream. And, I mean, with all this shit, I probably will. Especially because I read the description of the DLCs. I know it says you play as Dowd, or Dowd, whatever, however the fuck you pronounce his name. And I know that's the guy that killed the Empress because of the notes. So, I probably will. I'll just have to think how it fits into like my current schedule. 2 different endings. Like you get 2 different endings in the main game? Or are you saying like the DLC gives you another ending? Because yeah, like if you're talking about the main game, then yeah, I kind of figured there'd be multiple endings. But are you saying like there's
Here
a different ending in the
last,
DLC?
In a ruined and drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your Empress, the assassin Dowd.
Okay.
Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably play them. I'll just have to think about how it fits into like my schedule with streaming. I do like to stay on like a strict schedule and like to keep things moving, I guess. And I don't like to overwhelm myself with playing multiple things because, again, I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil 5 after I play this with my friend. But I might be able to squeeze it in. So we'll see. I want to play them. I just have to kind of think about how to set it up and schedule it. Hey, at least let me keep my mask. Alright. Well, okay, so I know what to do. Okay, so I know what to do. I need to use this and get out. But oh, I could do it 2 ways. Probably. Oh my gosh. Okay, this game's great. I probably will. But for this stream, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna call it here. I think this is a good place to end it. I also have work in the morning. I have to be up in not a couple hours. I have to be up in like 6 hours. So I went a little longer than I normally do, but I took longer on that level, and that level was kind of long. So we're gonna call it here. I feel like this is a nice place to stop. And fuck, dude, damn, I'm like, I'm obviously upset from like a game or from like an in-lore perspective that I got that right. That whatchamacallit, that what am I saying here? That I got the prediction right that they were gonna portray Corvo, but God, like I'm happy that I was organically able to kind of, because like I don't know, like there was something about the game that like hey man, I appreciate you being here. I'm happy that it was awesome having you here, talking to you the whole time. It was awesome talking to you about the game and everything as well, to kind of pick, you pick my brain about the game and vice versa. But no, I don't know what it was about the game, because I swear to you, I knew nothing about the story going in. Literally nothing. I didn't even know the fucking Empress would die in the first 5 minutes. I knew nothing about it. There's some way this game kind of portrayed everything going on that it just didn't seem right. And I think that's great that someone was able to naturally come to that conclusion before it happens. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna end my stream here. Again, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate anybody else being here. Doge, if you're still here. Joe, if you're still here, and anybody else. I will definitely be playing this tomorrow. Absolutely. This was not the final episode of the game. That is very apparent now and very obvious. So yeah, we'll be playing this tomorrow. Again, expect the same time, 7 to 8. I don't know what that is, obviously, for you, Rex, but expect 7 or 8 around that time. It's 7 or 8 Eastern. Yeah, there's definitely some tells and stuff, but I want to give the game credit for that, honestly. I want to give the game credit because I think the game did a good job of laying out its story in order for players to kind of get to that conclusion. Like for like some people, obviously. So I want to give the game some credit there. Obviously, yeah, you're right. Like some things get a bit more predictable the more games you play. But no, I appreciate that. And yeah, I guess today in your case, but yeah, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, it's fine. But I will be streaming this tomorrow around the same time. So, yeah. Appreciate everybody being here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, and /day for you. Be 2 a.m. for you. Hey man, if not, it's not a big deal. I completely understand. Obviously, since it's on YouTube, you could rewatch it if you want. But again, it wouldn't be a big deal, and I would understand. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Have a good day.